Nicky Plum has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 4, Nicky.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 10. Over 2 with a walk for him so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one. No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
The 0-2 delivery. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They're down 3-2.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Mariners.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. The Minnesota Twins.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Nicky Plum comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Nicky Plum.
Striding in to start the 9th, Doug Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ramirez.
First offering on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball one. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now batting, Sean Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Sean Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Plum, a 25-year-old. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Roman Perez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And it's fouled away. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-0 the score tonight. Minnesota took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Cole Stewart earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
Nicky Plum is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Nicky Plum.
Striding in for Oakland, number 47. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Leading off for the Athletics, the right fielder, number 47.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Now batting.
Into the box, number 35. As he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The center fielder.
Into the box now, Sean Chavez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead this one 4-3. Stepping into the box, Sean Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Garrett Cooper will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
26, Garrett Cooper.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nathan Vogel. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hit out towards second. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late. You never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
One and one. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2. Slow roller out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. Score remains tied at 4. Now at the plate, number 44. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Number 44.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Standing in now, Aristides Aquino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, number 47, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Fourth ball misses, 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. The second for one. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Athletics. Number 5, David Asuncion.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Oakland A's pick up win number 60 this year. David Asuncion wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Jordan Hicks wraps it up for the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 5 runs on 14 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Nicky Plum trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Nicky Plum.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
The batter, number 9, shortstop Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Two men are on with 2 men out.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the Twins 2. Brandon Dixon steps in now.
Leading up for the Tigers, the second baseman, Brandon Dixon.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled him with that one as he's way out in front. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher. Oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup,
7,
digging in,
designated hitter,
Roberts.
Earl Roberts.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-1. Hops this one up, and no one will track it down. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
In now Lewis Winkler. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. This one over toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on top 7-2.
you a good springboard the rest of the way.
Here now is
And
our
this
final
evening's
line
ends
score
at a
tonight.
7-2
First for the
finish.
victorious Tigers.
Detroit took the lead in the fourth and
Your
Nicky
attention, please.
Plum takes the ball
Now
here as he'll
pitching for
enter with a runner
Minnesota.
at first and
Number
nobody
4,
out.
Nicky Plum.
So striding forward now, Diego Gomes. And
batter,
then he and his
number
fellow
6.
top of the order hitters
Second
haven't really
baseman,
offered much help for this
Diego.
lineup so far.
No,
No.
your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-1 after the foul ball there. A runner at first with no outs here. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now batting.
Into the box
Number
now,
40.
number 40, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounder down the line at third. The next 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Austin Riley.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in to try it again. Tyler O'Neill. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. Still down 3-0. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Twins took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Cole Stewart earns win number 7 on the season. Samuel Anaya pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Matt Bowman records the Nicky Plum is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 4, Nicky Plum.
Leading off the inning, Matt Hins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Standing in now, number 51. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now for the Marlins, Michael Yokoyama. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Miami down in order. They've got some work to do. It's 10-5.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Leading off for the Marlins, The left fielder.
And he fouls this one off. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Up next from Miami, Andrew Toles. He went down on strikes last time up.
Center fielder, Andrew Toles.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1. One is a forkball in there for a called strike. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Kemp. He singled his last time up.
Tony Kemp.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the forkball. 0-1. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. Miami down to their last strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Twins posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Number 87 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year.
3 hours and 56 minutes.
Nicky Plum enters now in a mop-up role as she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Nicky Plum.
So coming to the plate, Grayson Greenier. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The catcher, Grayson Greenier.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. Plum, originally from Japan, of course. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Struck him out. So striding in, Michael Yokoyama.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Michael Yokoyama.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yimi Garcia. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Tony Kemp. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Tony.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nick Senzel hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he got him. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fork ball right by him. 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Holds off on the fork ball, and it's 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. The final score in this contest. Miami posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Alexis Manuel earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Adalberto Mejia struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned.
player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Nicky Plum gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready now for the White Sox, Kyle Tucker. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The left fielder, number 7.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Now batting.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Right. Bell brings it in. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He beat it out. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Castro. He singled his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Alfaro, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
0-1, here's the pitch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Margot. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A man left for the White Sox, but they're still in front 10-0. digging in, Damian Halpern. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Got him.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Dwight Smith Jr. It was a walk in his last trip.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Count still at 1-2. And he struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. White Sox leave 1, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Digging in once again, Darryl Grimes. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Ready now, Kyle Tucker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Tucker stands at first with 1 out. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Cesar Castro, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. The White Sox lead this one 10-0. The final shutout score in this one. The Pailhose jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ronaldo Lopez earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season. And Alberto Mejia permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing